Hello friends, have you ever wondered why some people achieve success in their work in time, while others always keep struggling? Why some people enjoy every task without any stress, while others get frustrated quickly? Actually, its roots are hidden in our mindset and ways of practice. And this philosophy has been deeply explored by Thomas M. Stern in his book The Practicing Mind. Imagine you are learning a new skill, playing the piano, painting, or starting a new business. In the beginning there is excitement, but gradually when it is not challenging we get demotivated. But what if I tell you that every skill has a secret way to achieve every goal and every ambition? The way which will make you stress-free, focused and disciplined. This is the way, the practicing mind. In this video we will learn how you can incorporate meditation and patience in your daily life, so that your mind always remains active and centered. How you can keep yourself present in every moment, without worrying about when you will reach the final goal. Because when you learn to enjoy the process instead of the goal, then mastery automatically becomes a part of your life. The practicing mind teaches us that real success is not what we get after reaching the destination, rather it is what we feel during the journey. If these three qualities of consistency, awareness and discipline become a part of our life, then we can achieve mastery in any skill. But is it easy? No, because most of us want quick results. We run after the outcome, whereas the real magic is hidden in the process. Thomas M. Stern tells us that if we develop a practicing mindset, then everything automatically starts to seem effortless. Imagine how it would be if you learn how to do every task in your life in such a way that you can do it with complete dedication and concentration without taking stress. So if you also want to train your mind so that you can do every task with perfection and patience, if you also want to avoid anxiety and overthinking while achieving your goals, then watch this video till the end, because today we are going to discuss those powerful insights of the practicing mind that can completely change your life. Without wasting any time, let's begin this amazing journey. Chapter 1, Learning to Love the Process. Learning to love the process. Have you ever wondered why the initial excitement slowly fades away when we start something new, why we get bored while learning a new skill, or why we start feeling frustrated? We want results, and that too immediately, but when those results don't come as quickly as we expected, we quickly give up. This mindset stops us, destroys us, and becomes the biggest hurdle in our. Thomas M. Stern teaches us that the secret of real success lies not in the destination, but in the journey. But our mind always runs in the future. It thinks that we will feel satisfied only when we reach our. Consider excitement, doubt, frustration, and sometimes even self. If you want to learn to drive, in the beginning you have to press the keys carefully. Your fingers do not go to the right place and you feel a strange restlessness inside. You feel that perhaps you will never be able to master this. But if you stop at this moment, is the goal really just to play a tune perfectly, or does the real beauty lie in that? When you are improving yourself slowly every day, Stern says that we have to learn to enjoy the. Because this is the real growth when we focus exclusively on a goal. So we start seeing every small mistake as a failure. But if we shift our mindset and just stay present in that moment and focus only on, then our whole approach can change. Look at it like a small child when he learns. So he falls, gets up and falls again, but he never gives up. He does not worry about how soon he should learn to walk perfect. For him every fall is also a learning process. We also have to develop the same. Stern tells an interesting thing: when we cook or learn a new sport, if we keep the outcome aside and just enjoy the process, we become better at. But when we repeatedly think about the result, then that work starts feeling like. Our biggest mistake is that we want quick results. But every big thing requires time, and when an artist creates a masterpiece, he gives complete attention to. He does not look at the canvas and think about when the painting will. He simply stays in that moment, feels the movement of the brush and gets lost in it. This is art, and that's the secret to mastering. That's the biggest lesson of the. If you want to be perfect at anything, you have to learn to love the. Look at each practice session as a complete experience in it. When you read a book, enjoy each page rather than worrying about how quickly you can finish the whole. When you go to the gym, feel every rep, every set rather than focusing on how quickly your body will try. Stern reminds us that patience and presence are the key to. When we are fully immersed in any activity, only then we are able to learn it deeply. That is why the next time you start learning something new, ask yourself a question: am I able to learn process? If yes, then understand that you are on the right path. If not, then remind yourself that real happiness is not in the destination but in every small step of. Chapter 2, Process not Product. Focus on the process, not the product. Our whole life has been spent in a result-driven. We want good model. We want job. And in personal life also we see everything from the perspective of outcome, but have you ever thought what thing we are ignoring is? We forget the process, which is actually the biggest source. Sterne teaches us a very important mindset shift. We should focus our mind from the product to the final. We need to teach people to focus on the process journey instead. But this is not easy because since childhood we are taught that success means income. If someone is a student, how many marks did he get? If someone is a musician, how quickly did he master a tune? And if someone is a businessman, how quick profit? But what if we remove our entire attention from the result and get completely absorbed? Suppose you want to make a great painting. If you start worrying from the beginning about how the final painting will look, then you will become anxious about every brush stroke. Yes. Only on how carefully and precisely you are making each stroke, then the painting will automatically fall. These concepts everywhere. Whether you are learning a new skill, starting a business or working on personal growth, Stirner teaches us that when we focus only on the product, we are not in the moment. We are either stuck in the past, thinking I failed last time, or worrying about the future, will I be able to? But when we just enjoy the process, then our mind remains focused. Imagine if a child is learning to walk and every time he falls, he thinks that he will not to walk. Will he ever learn to walk? No, but in reality what happens is that the child falls, gets up and falls again and keeps practicing with frustration. A enjoys the process, he does not worry about this. When will he start perfectly? We also have to develop this attitude. When a musician learns a new instrument, if he focuses only on how soon he has to play a tune perfectly, then his practice is mechanical. But if he feels every note and enjoys playing it correctly, then his practice is effective. This is the difference between process-based mindset and mindset. Sterne also tells us that when we worry about the result, we get surrounded by an anxiety. We start judging our progress, and get caught in trap. Other people are doing better than me, why have I not mastered it yet? But when we learn to enjoy just the process, then our journey becomes less and stress-free. If you go to the gym and focus only on how quickly your body will transform, then every workout's a burden to you. But if you feel every step and enjoy every movement, you will gradually start connecting deeply with the process, and this connection helps you learn to celebrate growth and progress. Factorally. When we just remain present in practice without any pressure, we not only perform better but also start feeling a deep sense of peace and within ourselves. So the next time you learn a new skill, start a new project, or work on any goal, ask yourself a question: am I just thinking about the result or enjoying the process? If you accept the process completely, the result will be extraordinary. Chapter 3, the 4S word: simplify small short slow. How many of us there are people who get overwhelmed even starting any new work? If you think of learning a new skill, then thousands of questions come to mind. It seems so complicated that I don't be able to learn it. I can't do it, and then we either don't work or leave it in the middle. But what if I say that there is a simple way, by which any skill, any goal and can become effortless? This is the method that Thomas teaches us in this chapter. Mantra 4: simplify small short slow and learn driving a car. If you try to drive a big car all at once, then your mind will get confused and your fingers will get nervous before they go to the right place. But if you simplify it, that is, first focus on just one scale and then slowly learn the chords, then won't it be? Is the first mantra. Every big target can be achieved in simple steps divided. When we unnecessarily put pressure of complexity on things, but when we simplify the process, everything seems easy and manageable. Let's talk about small steps. Suppose you want to develop a habit of reading books, but you think that 30 pages every day. The mind just by thinking about it. But if you aim to read only 3 pages in the beginning, it will start to seem so easy. Small goals are not only good, but when you complete them, so gets a sense of achievement. This principle applies everywhere: any skill you have to learn, any habit you have to form, steps and gradually increase them. The third mantra is to practice for short periods of time. Often we think that if we want to become an expert in something, practice for many hours a day. Is that the brain has limited capacity. And when we try to practice for a long time, we quickly and progress slows down. Sterne says that it is better to have short practice, but do it with full awareness. This is exactly like going to the gym and instead of exercising do a short workout in the right way. It's more effective and comes last. Slow means moving gradually is the most difficult mantra. Because we all want instant results, but the real secret is patience and consistency. Think about it. When a sculptor a stone, he does not hit it quickly. He plans every hammer stroke carefully. If he hurries, he will not be able to work properly. It will get spoiled. Similarly, when we are learning any skill, we have to adopt a slow and steady approach. By practicing slowly and with focus, not only our progress improves, but we are also able to enjoy that journey. Sterne explains that if we adopt these 4 S's, simplify small short slow in our life, every skill becomes easy and enjoyable. When you make things easy, take small steps, focused and learn with patience without hurrying, then growth starts happening automatically. So the next time you start working on any new skill or goal, ask yourself, have I said it? Have I divided it into steps? Am I able to do it? Am I practicing less but fully focused? And most important, am I learning it slowly with full awareness? If you follow these 4 S's, not only will your learning process become easier, you will also start enjoying it more. Chapter 4. Equanimous mind, Sambhav and observer mind. Have you ever noticed that when you learn a new 2 types of voices keep going on inside you? One that tells you to become impatient, and the other only judges whether I am doing it correctly or not. Will I ever become an expert in this, or is it very difficult? It is this judgmental mind that is anxious during practice and slows down our growth. But if I say that there is a way by which you can keep your mind completely calm and focused, this is the way Thomas M. Sterner introduces in Equanimity Sambhava and the Observer Mind. When we learn a new skill or go through a challenging situation, we often find ourselves reacting emotionally if something does not happen as per our expectations. We get frustrated if we make a mistake, we start doubting ourselves. But Sterner teaches us that equanimity or sambhava is a state where we leave any situation without emotional turbulence. This does not mean that we become emotionless. Rather, it means that we keep our emotions under control, actions with awareness rather than impulsiveness. Imagine meditating and suddenly some external noise disturbs you. A normal reaction would be to get this. Why is the sound coming? But what if you just observe that noise without reacting? So the noise will go out of your awareness in a few seconds. And your attention will again practice. This is equinecessitate. When you learn to accept any situation without reacting, your mind starts to remain naturally peaceful and focused. Now let's talk about the observer mind, Dristavav. Sterne tells that there is an observer present inside us, who is watching everything, thoughts, emotions, reactions and our progress. When we activate this observer, then we start seeing every failure and every challenge like an outsider. This gives us clarity, compose and center instead of giving impulsive reactions. Imagine that you are learning a new musical instrument. When you try to play for the first time, your fingers don't go in the right place. The sound is not produced. Mind starts saying, I will never be able to play well. But if you activate the observer, you will observe this frustration without getting immersed in it. Say to yourself, I am learning right now, this is normal. Every time I practice, I will become a little better. This mindset is the real secret of long-term growth. Sterne also tells us that when we develop the mind, we start looking at everything from a new perspective. Mistakes do not seem like failure to us but become a learning opportunity. Now progress does not seem slow to us. Because we learn to enjoy every step, now we do not get anxious during practice because worrying about the outcome, we start being present in every moment. Next time you take up any challenging task, face the situation. So take a pause and observe your mind, acting or just accepting the situation and responding. Are you judging yourself during your practice? Are you just becoming an observer and enjoying every small improvement? If you make evenness and an observer mind a part of your daily life, not only will your skill rapidly, but your life will also become more peaceful and fulfilling. Chapter 5, Step Comfort zone. Have you ever wondered why most of us are afraid of change? Why do we feel hesitant whenever it comes to learning something new? The reason is that our mind is always in search of safety and familiarity. It likes things that are already known because there is. But this is big problem lies. The paradox is hidden. Our growth happens only outside the comfort zone. If we are in the same zone where everything seems easy and predicts, then we will never be able to move forward. This is the truth that Thomas M. Sterner explains to us in this chapter. Get out of the comfort zone, only then real progress. We learn a new skill or accept a new challenge. So the first reaction is discomfort and resistance. Suppose you have never played the guitar and now you want to learn. The first day when you try to hold the chords, your fingers will hurt. The right sound will not come and the mind will say that this is very difficult. You will not be able to do it, but this is where a big question arises. Will you accept comfort and move forward, or will you go back to the comfort zone? Sterne teaches us that discomfort is a temporary state, a signal that your mind and body are trying to adapt. Whenever you go out of the comfort zone, resists, but if you do this slowly we overcome the resistance. So that which seemed difficult earlier starts to seem easy gradually. This is just like get sore when we exercise for the first time in the gym. But after a few weeks the same workout starts to seem easy. Our biggest problem, we consider getting out of the comfort zone as a struggle. But Stern, instead of a struggle, look at it as an exciting journey. Whenever you are new, do not ask yourself how difficult it will be. How much better can I become today than my old version? These mindsets help you to accept every challenge with a new energy. The mistake that we make is that we start judging ourselves. If we do something new and are not perfect in it, we start thinking that maybe I am not made for this thing. But he'll start running as soon as he walks for the No, he falls. He regains balance, falls and slowly starts walking without thinking. This is the natural learning process, but as we grow older, we start associating failure with negativity. Whereas every failure is a step towards mastery. Sterne says that it's very important to get out of the comfort zone. If you expect immediate results, you will be frustrated, but if you focus only on the process and try to become a little better, then growth will happen automatically. Imagine if an artist is painting on canvas for the first time and expects a master stroke in the first, will he ever be able to enjoy art? No, but if he sees every brush stroke as an then gradually his skill will improve. The biggest message of this chapter, comfort zone and embrace discomfort. Whenever something seems difficult, look at it from the step that will take you forward. Whenever your mind says this is very difficult for me, then tell yourself that it is difficult will become easier with practice. If you develop this mindset, then any skill, any goal and any challenge is an exciting adventure for you, not a frightening obstacle. Chapter 6. The Practicing Mind and Real Life. Practicing Mind and Real Life? Have you ever noticed that when we try to learn a new skill or set a big goal, initially we feel very motivated, but as our patience starts decreasing, we want to see results quickly, and if the progress is slow, frustration starts setting in. But what if I say that the biggest secret to achieving mastery in life is our mind in practicing mode? This is the philosophy Thomas M. explains to us in this chapter. How the practicing mind is not just limited to learning but can become a mindset in real life too. When we are learning any skill, be it music skill or a new language, our thought often goes to the end goal. We keep asking, when will I become an expert? How much time will it take me? And in this anxiety, we are not enjoying our learning process. But Sterne tells us that real mastery comes when you embrace the process. Yet you are learning piano. If you are immersed only in the thought that you should learn to play a complete song quickly, then every song will frustrate you. But if you keep yourself in a practicing mind, that is, if you look at every note, every movement as an experiment, then your progress will not only be fast but you will enjoy this journey. The same principle in life as well. Imagine if a gardener focuses only on the fact that he wants a beautiful garden but he does not enjoy the process of planting, watering and caring. Then will he be able to have a good garden? No, because the real beauty is not in the result but in the journey through which it is prepared. This is the lesson that a practice teaches us. Be fully present in each moment and stop at the result. Stirner also tells us that the practicing mind teaches us discipline. When we are learning something new, every day our mind pulls us instruction. Social media, entertainment, or any other comfortable activity tries to save us from the discomfort that comes with the learning process, but a practicing mind saves the trap. It teaches us that discipline is a skill that can be developed, and when we implement it in our life, every challenge seems easy. If you are building a business, a practicing mind will teach it. If you are on a fitness journey, it will help you maintain. If you are learning meditation, it will give you the strength to function. The biggest advantage of this mindset is that it gives you the freedom to master. Now you will accept any challenge with the thought that I will take it as a practice and will try to become a little better every day. This is the biggest lesson of the real happiness and growth in life comes when we make the practicing mind our life. When you fully adopt the process, you start improving naturally, without the pressure that comes from worrying about the result. So the next time you learn anything or work on any goal, ask yourself, am I doing this with a practicing mind, or am I just trying to get quick results? If you develop a practicing mind, you can achieve mastery not just in one skill but in your entire life. In conclusion, every aspect of our life is a practice, whether we are learning a new skill, trying to achieve a goal, or are on the path of changing our thinking and habits. The practicing mind teaches us that real mastery is not in reaching an end goal, but in adopting the process that takes us there when we look at everything as a practice. So we can make our mind calm, focused, and disciplined. Sterner also tells us to get out of our comfort zone, pay attention to small things, and maintain patience. How important it is for our growth when we keep our mind in observer mode. And if we accept every challenge with excitement, then we are not afraid of failure but see it as a learning opportunity. This mindset gives us mastery in life, whether it is personal development, growth, or learning a new skill. So now the question is, are you also ready to adopt a practicing mind in your life? Can you learn to enjoy the process, without hurrying for the results? If yes, then believe me. Whatever you take up, you will not only achieve excellence in it but will also be able to live that journey to the fullest. If you have learned something new from this video, then do not forget to like and share it so that this valuable knowledge can reach more people. If you want to see such powerful book series and self-improvement content, then subscribe to the Bookwise Summary channel and press the bell icon, so that you get notifications of our new videos first. We are with you in your success journey, so keep going, keep learning, and keep trying to become better every day. See you in the next video. Till then, thanks.